What's up, guys? It's me, and it's Stephen Johnson, drinking a can of Sprite, and I'm a little bit hungover. And my hair is terrible. And guess what? I'm real. I'm not just on the internet. I don't just live in a fucking bubble. Look at this room. It is a mess because I'm frankly a bit of an overweight loser. I'm gonna try something, a subject that I've not done before. I've been reading a lot of trading books. Actually more audible listening while running to lose weight. And I just wanted to give you the top four. Reading books is generally pretty boring. It's not boring, but like book reviews and stuff, it's just not me. So I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna try and review them in a fun way, because I think it's essential to your learning, as it is to mine. By the way, new videos coming soon, in probably 3, 4, 5, 6 days. I was going to do a weekly one, but I did a 2-weekly one because I'm literally going through a transitional period right now with trading where everything's just fucking clicking, and I want to kind of capture the essence of that because it's a beautiful thing that I've documented every single 2 weeks since I started 4 months ago. It's on YouTube. You can watch it, and finally. Finally, I think I'm becoming profitable. I think it's happening. And I didn't think it was going to happen so soon. But things just make sense after 4 months of intense studying. And I'm coming off the back of back-to-back profitable trades. And hopefully I'm going to capture more trades in the next few weeks. And you'll see a total difference and basically previous videos are all losing trades. And hopefully this video is going to be more, you're going to start seeing more trades where I make profit. So you don't just learn what not to do, but you also learn what to do as well. But anyway, let's get into it. 4 books that I'd recommend. Let's mix this up a little bit. Hit the music. This book by Timothy Sykes, it's his kind of biopic life story. It's about how he turned $12,000 of his Jewish bar mitzvah money into $2 million, and then since he's gone on to make 3, 4, whatever. Good book. If you're following Tim, it's kind of a must-read. The best parts of the book, it's basically his life story. It's quite inspirational. It's quite aspirational. It will give you that extra drive to do that bit of extra studying. But not much more than that. Not much more to say than that. In terms of lessons learned from it, it's more that it's possible. I really like this book. I got a lot out of it. Because sometimes you can get carried away with Tim Sykes being like, it's so easy, you can make all this money and you can make millions, and he's like, I should be taking crazy pills because it's so easy. And then I think when I read the book by Dr. Alexander Elba, it made me realize that you've got to be very strict, very disciplined with money management, and the stock market is this huge battle between bulls and bears, kind of like that, something like that. And it's like a competition, and it's like, I always think of it as like Game of Thrones, and it's like there's a big wall there, and the big wall is like resistance or support, like on the kind of the intraday, the 2-month, the 6-month chart, and it really demonstrated the battle between bulls and bears, and the fact that there's these kind of walls, these Game of Thrones walls, which you can go back on, and it's a constant battle between bulls and bears, and I really ingrained that in my mind. And there's also something called the triple screen system, and it's just a way of looking back at charts over 6 months, 2 months, 1 month, and I found that really interesting as well. But yeah, and just the fact that sometimes he compares trading to being an alcoholic. Like, you can get addicted to this shit, and you've really got to be disciplined with money, mentally, and with your methodology. And if you try and perfect a system too much, it can become a bad system. So if you've got a system that works, just run with it. We're getting closer. What's number 1? New Market Wizards. New Market Wizards by Jack D. Schwager. LX21 recommended this as one of his top reads. One of the best books he's ever read. The guy seems pretty intelligent. I think he's probably read a lot of books. I'm only a little way into this one so far. Really like it. It's basically just this Jack guy kind of goes around and interviews the most successful traders in the world, it's really told in a cool way. And so far, have I learned anything kind of technically? Not really. But to be successful in anything, like anything, you've got to surround yourself with people who are also successful to get in that mindset. I genuinely believe, like, I walk around thinking I'm going to be a millionaire all the time, trader, and I don't do it deliberately. I don't tell myself to think it. I'm just so convinced I'm going to be. It's going to happen. But anyway, I don't know any profitable traders. I know a lot of losing traders because you guys all come and ask questions and ask for help. I know a lot of losing traders. But I don't know any winning ones because winning traders generally don't want to help. They're just happy making the money, which is sad. So to surround myself with winning traders, I kind of do it by reading these books and these personal accounts, and it really makes you believe that it's possible. And these guys, they're not super. A lot of them are. It's not super intelligence. It's just fucking drive. It's just drive. Finished Jesse Livermore's book in around 2 days. Absolutely loved it. It's the personal account of a guy who traded his whole life, went broke several times, and basically started making money from 14 years old in the bucket shops. And there's some good lessons. I mean, it's a great story, but there's a lot of lessons in it, and it's the fact that you can go broke 2, 3, 4 times and still go out and survive. But the most important thing, as long as you know that you know the game and you can uptrend, you can make it. And but every now and then you will make a stupid mistake and blow up your account. But I love the book, and I love the history of it and how trading was in the late 1800s all the way through to the 1900s and 1902, 1904, 1920s. And the guy ended up making a couple of million and retiring at the end of the book. So I loved it. I'd recommend it to anyone. It's kind of inspirational, and one of probably the most important lessons is that he could anticipate lessons. He could anticipate like the market turning from bull to bear or bearish to bullish over the years, and he lost money because he knew that the market was, say for example, going to go from bullish to bearish. So he started playing shorts all the time, and he blew up his account once doing that. But I think the lesson is you've got to wait for the market to tell you that it's ready. Don't just try and anticipate it. And there's a wonderful, wonderful quote at the end, and it's, "No man living can beat the stock market. No one. So don't try to. You can simply just take money from it every now and then, but you can't force a stock to do what you want or the market to do what you want." And I love that. And that's it. That's a wrap. I hope you guys liked it. People don't like reading books. I don't think this video will be one of the popular ones. But I just wanted to do it because it's something that I'm interested in, and I know that I get a lot of questions like, how do you become profitable? And I'm like, oh, I'm not even profitable, but I'm getting there, and things are really clicking, and you'll see I will become profitable in the next few months just because I just know that I understand it, or I'm delusional. But for me, reading books, watching video lessons, chart analysis on Excel, mapping charts every day, studying the market. I'm gonna have to do that now for the next hour and 2 hours, and it is fun. It's fun, but it's sometimes when you like mapping out Excel line after line after line for an hour and a half, it gets a bit monotonous. But you've got to stick in, and the key is not to just study for a couple of hours every day, 3 hours every day for a month and think, oh, I'm gonna make money. I think you've got to do it pretty much for 6 months to a year, and you've got to love it. You've got to love it. And I'm going to leave you with that message. You have to love it. And Snapchat, StephenJunk1987. I've got a new website, StephenJohnsonStocks.com. Check it out.